Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Homeschoolish. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm also new. This is only my second video. Bear with me. Oh, just a second. Everybody's got a mug? We got a piece of ice. In this video, I want to tell you about some popular homeschool styles that are out there. I've had several friends asking me homeschool questions. A lot of people just don't even know where to start. I was in the same boat just a few years ago, so I totally get it. It's completely overwhelming. My goal is to give you this info in 5 minutes or less, so let's see if I can do it. Okay, so 4 popular homeschool styles that I can think of right now. There is the classical method, there's the Charlotte Mason method, Montessori, and another one, unschooling. That's a big one. There's also wild schooling, Waldorf, eclectic style, and probably several others that I'm not naming, but the 4 popular ones that I could find a lot of information about to share with you are the ones that I mentioned first. So let's start with the classical method. The trivium. There are 3 stages of the trivium. First stage is the grammar stage, where you use lots of rote memorization and memorizing concrete facts. It's about repetition and just ingraining those facts into the student's mind. The second stage is the dialectic stage. This stage is all about analytical thinking and asking questions. And then there's the third stage, which is rhetoric. And this is where you start to apply those facts that you've learned. All right, some pros for the classical method. You can have several grade levels studying the same content, which is awesome. Awesome. You guys want a close-up? Like I was saying, which is awesome if you have kids in multiple grades. And then a con I can think of just right off the top of my head, it can be kind of hard to see the fruit of your labor with the classical style of education. And the reason is because, like, for the first several years, you're just memorizing facts over and over and over. The classical method is focused on training your child's mind. That's a good transition to the Charlotte Mason method, which is all about not just training your child's mind, but training your child as a whole. The Charlotte Mason method is really big right now. It's very artsy-fartsy. Even I have caught myself trying to throw around the term like it makes me super sophisticated. Oh my goodness, is that Charlotte Mason? Charlotte Mason? Ooh, very Charlotte Mason. I don't mean to sound condescending. I totally use Charlotte Mason style in books, and I like it. One thing that they're known for is short lessons, and that's probably what won me over. I'm not gonna lie to you. It uses lots of narration, dictation, art, music, poetry, lots of poetry usually. Oh, and also living books. Google it. I should probably know a little bit more about this stuff, but if you know more information about these styles, because I know there are plenty of you out there who do, please feel free to leave comments to kind of make things a little more well-rounded, just in case any viewers have any questions. It's a $9 mug, folks. Okay, and Montessori, that's another one that's really popular right now. I don't know if it's as popular for older students, but definitely for younger students. And I think it's just a growing trend all around. One of the big phrases for this method is follow the child. And it's as self-explanatory as you'd think. Just follow the child, follow their lead. It's really a self-directed sort of education. This sort of education goes at the child's pace. You use a lot of concrete materials, a lot of really cute stuff. I think that might be kind of weird to say because we're talking about school, but usually with Montessori, they encourage using beautiful materials, and so it just looks good on a shelf. Okay, so some pros of the Montessori method, it's very hands-on, which kids love that, so that's a plus. And the Montessori method is noted to foster independence. That's one of the reasons, honestly, that I initially looked into this method and started reading some information and books on it. I'm all about promoting independence and making my job as a mother easier. And then a couple cons to the Montessori method: it could be expensive. They're beautiful materials, but that can cost money. Also, the structure of it can be intimidating. And then unschooling. Unschooling is kind of an informal way of learning. It is also student-led, student-driven. You are encouraged to just study what the student wants to study and go at their pace. You definitely want to know what their interests are and go from there. You don't use a set curriculum or anything like that. Unschooling a pro, it's very engaging, obviously, because the student is learning exactly what they want to be learning. That is a positive. In a con, it could be difficult for testing. Another thing, it could be hard to keep records. Since it's so untraditional, you just might have to find an untraditional way to keep records and kind of figure something out. I am sure there are unschooling blogs out there and things like that that have content full of how to do something like this if you were to want to go that route. So hopefully after you check all of these different approaches out, you'll have a better idea of where you want to start or what direction you want to go. Or you could be like me and be just as clueless as you were before and maybe just decide to tailor your kids' education to your needs and to your kids' needs and just figure out what works for you. I pull from everywhere and just kind of make a little medley of sorts. And it's working. That's what we're looking for, right? It's just something that works. Okay guys, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Seriously, I sincerely appreciate it. I've said it before, homeschooling is one of my favorite things in life right now, but it's not easy. You are not alone. There are so many people who also don't know what they're doing. Be encouraged. A lot of times I'm one of those people, but we're all in this together. So just hang in there. I've talked a lot. I need to keep this short and sweet, so I'm just gonna but feel free to leave any questions below. Please do. If you have any information to add and contribute, put it below. If you like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe. Oh, and if you like to hit the like button, that actually really helps me out and helps other people see my video. Oh, I didn't get enough shots with my mug. Got my windows open again. I'm sure my neighbor thinks I'm a creep.